Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, 다들 하지 뻔한 이야기. Her brain fried. My lady Papa Zenny, other lady popping Molly. Why she waiting on me? 여기 나의 area, 여기 my area. Keep on heading if you want. I drive it like you know. I don't wanna hear you. 지겹잖아 이제 넌 like I'm Bango, cutting my hair. I just keep going though. 소식껏 날 믿고 I fly non-stop. Kelly에서 뉴욕 구름 위로 hop on. Drive out and riding birds. Honeyberry counting doves. I do what I wanna do. 그게 나의 문의원. 너넨 꿈꾸지 말만 많지. Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Get to know me and I 내 flow가 짧은 눈이 분위기는 chill. Fendi snakes on my belt. Yeah, I'm feeling first class. Yo, it don't cash flow. Ooh, pop it on my glass. Ooh, pop that pass. Ooh, smoke that gas. Cash pay, blackjack. Monkeys on my pick. 100, 200, multiply. Dollar sounds my lullaby. Never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain 숙여 너의 고개를 What you looking at fool 너의 눈 허리 멍청했고 Find your comfort from another yeah. I go low like undercover yeah. Wanna know my name 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름 Yes you can even guess me Cause I'm baby High low로 확실해 not like maybe yeah. Level level welcome to my palace 찾지 않아 Alice You just keep on wonder You just keep on wonder 찾지 않아 Alice 버려 너의 memory I just pop a bin Danny have been 나는 걸어 Boeing 747 날 get weak Get ready Like I wanna get late 준비해 빨리 We ain't got a lot of time man Wavy night Jameson hit the rock bottom 잃어버린 정신 머리들 Yeah I got 'em Yeah I shot 'em 모든 problems 언제까지 기다려야 할래 now gone Yeah
I'm sitting back and I'm still hoping Lord got my eyes really open where I'm still getting to the bat with chit chat got my hat back and I backtrack my wilderness taught me great things you gotta be original drunk night subliminal movements be pivotal never really cry for pain main so I stunt like baby and I work like Wayne now let's pursue the children of the game yep I'm just a kid living on a dream what's the hate on that I know I shouldn't interact with the 151 Bacardi rum and the Kush still craving some it's like I'm criminal minded like KRS-One where we first started I'm the only artist and do this regardless to bounce we bounce to this searching for the lifestyle ignorant bliss we rock stars with a brainless if you wanna party then let's go got the best draw concentration low we cruising windows down playing Joe and a bit of J. Cole rest in peace Nate Dogg we gon' lay low yep
I don't know what this future's holding that's why I live it golden like it's golden my destiny I hold it I'm stuck in the moment I'm stuck in the moment it's true
this ain't Lupe, so it don't really matter. It's a good die young and the hoes get fatter. I disregard females who look for sex around town. Man, I'm living faster than I would in my 20s. Damn, I gotta slow down. Nah, don't throw down business plans just to win this crowd. Yep, I'm still rocking a snapback, fresh kicks, hot top sweatshirts. But they don't understand me like my pops when he had his face straight in the dirt. Gotta love this new generation little kids, cause I push the gap, I do my thing. I always stay humble, but I never really try to react to hate like that, but life, it's funny like that. Got love from Mary Jane, a Peter Parker do, but if you with me, you won't care what I've been through. Still got love for Miami Heat, although they on that losing streak. But I stay blessed and I stay winning. On another planet, my head is spinning. Yep.
I don't know what this future's holding. That's why I live it golden like it's golden. My destiny, I hold it. I'm stuck in the moment.
once. My life's a movie with numerous puns, and I know, man, these hoes are boring to conversate with. I just want all of y'all on my goddamn. This could be some weak, but it's this beat that's making it amazing. But I love this champagne pop with a little in the middle, and I never stop. Astronaut speed, try fly to the top. I go out and forget to text my moms, man. I just wanna go to Vegas and see the palms. Right now, this is just me rapping on some stupid other. Damn, still dreaming about successes if I'm sleeping on Mars. I chillin' wherever I can. Never really claim the best bars, reptar in the flesh. So, do you really wanna see me to be the next? But I keep living life according to my plan. I never give a fuck about yes, man.
I don't know what this future's holding. That's why I live each moment like it's golden. My destiny, I hold it. I'm stuck in the moment. I'm stuck in the moment. It's true. Yeah, yeah.
I used to be a free man, did whatever I did please. But ever since she wandered in there, I've been living down on my knees. I said, come on, lock me up, lights out whenever you want. Phone calls through the glass, waiting for the time to pass. Write me letters to sign them within I love you. Promise you won't change. I'll head out and buy a ring. Hey, do you like my handcuffs? I threw the key away. Hey, do you like my jumpsuit, honey? I wear it every day. She said, tell me what you're in for. You know that I'm a prisoner of your love. And even if I had wings, I'd never even try to fly from your love. She used to keep it casual, but now she's dressing like we're going out. She knows I'm good at keeping secrets, and her whispers are the sweetest sound. She said, come on, lock me up, lights out whenever you want. Phone calls through the glass, waiting for the time to pass. Write me letters to sign them within I love you. Promise you won't change. I'll head out and buy a ring. Hey, do you like my handcuffs, darling? I threw the key away. Hey, do you like my jumpsuit, honey? I wear it every day. She said, tell me what you're in for. You know that I'm a prisoner of your love. And even if I had wings, I'd never even try to fly from your love. Say you come visit often. When the sky outside these bars is all gray. Hey, do you like my handcuffs, darling? I threw the key away. Hey, do you like my jumpsuit, honey? I wear it every day. She said, tell me what you're in for. You know that I'm a prisoner of your love. And even if I had
Welcome everyone to Show and Tell Live. I'm your humble host Dom, and we have got a little bit of a best of hits in terms of games tonight. So we're very excited for that. But I cannot do it alone. So let's bring in the rest of the cast. Down here in the red TV, we have Man of the Hour, Alex.
Ooh, I'm the man of the hour. Too bad this is a 2-hour show.
Next up in the blue TV. Oh, why do I still not know our colors? We have. Yeah, I know. We have Man of the Second Hour, Steve.
Woo! I filed my registration for Man of the Second Hour, and I'm glad that this week my pending request has been approved.
Of course.
This is man time ends at 10.
Alex has already gone full robot. Next up, we have Man of the Hour after the show. That is Max.
I'll be man of every hour.
And finally, last but not least, we have Man of the Century, Dan Mosley.
Yo, this is my century, baby.
No, Dan, it was last century. You're late
man.
to the game.
Oh man.
Oh man.
You had a couple good years in it at least.
Yeah.
You got some good in there.
I went to Disney World.
Am I still a robot?
No,
No.
I don't know.
Ah, yes. Okay.
It comes and it goes. The good mic taketh, and the good mic taketh away. Welcome everyone to Show and Tell Live. For anyone who might be new, we are a weekly comedy improv stream here, and just I think we would be remiss if we didn't have a fireside chat at the beginning of the show, just quickly before we get into the comedy. We know this has been a really hard week for a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there right now who are fighting very hard for a cause that's very, very important. I know a lot of Show and Tell Live people have gotten personally involved in their own various ways. We really believe that one of the number one things that anyone can do right now is to educate ourselves. I think we all have a lot of learning and unlearning and relearning to do. We have a chat command, ! BLM, as well as some informational links that'll be going around throughout the show. If that is a thing that you think is important to endeavor in, and we certainly do, then we encourage you to look to those places. Now's also a really good time to support content creators that are people of color, comedy or otherwise. It's a subject that we probably won't be touching on because we think that for at least for a comedy show, it's important that people find a place where they can mentally not forget about what's happening, but to unwind for a little bit so that they can be better prepared to handle these conversations when they come up and when they need to engage in them. So we thank you all for being here, and we appreciate your patience with us as we figured out our own things this week, especially in respect to this. But on no uncertain terms, I just want to state that we absolutely, Black Lives Matter, 100%. And without further ado, though, let's get into the comedy. Oh, the other thing we should mention is that any bit donations or anything that we monetarily gain from tonight, we don't know exactly which organization yet, as there has been some shifting over the last few days of who's still accepting or looking for donations. But anything that gets donated tonight, we will donate on forward to a reputable cause. And well, we'll be sure to post the receipts of that into our Discord. But otherwise, yeah, let's go on and get into the comedy. And thank you all for being here. I hope that it's good. There has been off and on storms all day in Philadelphia, so I hope that we don't get power outages. Stephen, you had a power outage this week.
Yeah, my power was out for like 3 days. So
Well, I'm glad they turned it on because they knew we had to do this show. Thank you, Skittlebean, for the resub. 3 months. Glad to have you here. And Macaroni and Brie, thank you, of course, for the $100 or 100 bits. Anyways, let's jump into our first game. Crapstar, we're very aware of us being 5 white guys. There's a reason that there are people who have better conversations than we do, and we should be listening to them, not us. But if you want stupid puns, that's what you're about to get. So let's do some rhyming. So the next game we're going to play is Comment Thread. So this is the one that's in the brain, for those of you who don't remember the name of our games. What we're going to need is, we're going to need simple one-syllable words. Things that we can rhyme off of, like box or toy or anything like that. And then it's a last man standing competition to see who can come up with the most rhymes. And keep spamming them. We're gonna need a lot of them. All right, I see a couple.
Also, feel free to play along.
Yeah, feel free to play along. We're not going to be looking at chat for this one, so
Yeah.
you'll be all right.
Just say words at your computer, see what happens.
Yeah. I'm good to go, and we are.
All right, going in the brain.
All right.
There already is a sound effect, but I do it every time.
I'm thinking of the fake hair that you put on your head.
Oh, you're thinking of a wig. I'm
Mhm.
thinking of those cookies that Newton made that
Oh,
aren't.
no. You're thinking of a fig. I'm thinking of that movie with Tom Hanks where he's like a kid, but then he becomes an adult, and it's also just a different word for large.
No, you're thinking of big.
Oh.
I'm thinking of the thing that you do to get out of a cave in a Pokemon game.
No. You're thinking of dig. I'm thinking of a stick, but much smaller and breakable.
No. You're thinking of a twig. I'm thinking of the action you do when you swipe a drink.
Oh, you're thinking of swig.
Mm.
I'm thinking of those oil refineries out in the ocean.
Oh, no. You're thinking of a rig. I'm thinking of when you're smoking, but you want to sound cool, so you abbreviate it to a little bit shorter.
No. You're thinking of a cig. I'm thinking of a.
Oh,
Damn
God.
it.
I
Yeah.
just came up with one before your turn.
Was it a trig? Because that's what I had.
What did you have?
Trig?
I had zig.
Or
Ray
zig.
him out. Max is grayed out. That means
Oh,
we'll skip over it.
but
And yes,
Alright.
Crabstar, you did see that I did just give him the definition of big instead of getting a movie reference.
The movie with Tom Hanks? I had no idea.
I wouldn't know what that movie is unless I had done a research project in like junior year of high school about. They made a musical adaptation of that movie.
Wow.
Wow.
All right,
Alright.
so Max is out. Let's
Yep.
keep it going.
I'm thinking of the wet dirt that pigs play in.
Oh, you're thinking of mud.
Mm.
I'm thinking of that thing when it happens when it rains and water gets everywhere.
Oh, no. You're thinking of flood. I'm thinking of that thing that SpongeBob gets when he's sick.
Oh no, you're thinking of the suds? I'm thinking of that stuff that comes out of you when you get hurt.
No, you're thinking of blood. I'm thinking of another slang term for crap.
Oh, you're thinking of crud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of. I can't think of anything.
Oh,
I had nothing. Oh, God.
I had nothing either.
I had heads up display.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but all right, let's keep some more one word syllables as Steve goes to the grave. Shadow realm, Steve.
All right, I'm after down.
That part of the brain is no longer functioning.
That's the important one too.
I mean, they're all pretty important.
True, very true. I'm thinking of the hole that they dig for you when you die.
Oh, no. You're thinking of grave. I'm thinking of what you say when present is in your possession, what the person that, how they got it to you in the way of transfer, but past tense.
You're thinking of Gabe.
Oh boy.
I'm thinking of what happens when you're not afraid to stand up to danger.
You're thinking of brave. I'm thinking of the music style party that has a lot of techno.
Oh, no.
EDM.
You're thinking of rave. I'm thinking of like when you're really hungry or you want something like very specific to eat.
Oh no, you're thinking of crave. I'm thinking of that Matthews guy that has a band.
You're thinking of Dave. I'm thinking of what you do when you get way too hairy all over.
Oh, no. You're thinking of shave. I'm thinking of the thing you hang 10 on in California.
Oh, no. You're thinking of a wave. I'm thinking of a medieval insult to mean something of low class.
No, you're thinking of knave. I'm thinking of when someone apologizes, but you accept it.
Oh, no. You're thinking of forgave. I'm thinking of that cool thing where you keep someone in like the basement and like it's weird, but like I don't know, you own them a little bit. I don't know. I'll take myself out. It's fine.
What?
Dan, you have like a novel definition for every one of your things.
What word is that?
Oh.
Skittle being guessed. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it slave?
All right, keep
Oh,
going.
man.
Keep going.
I'm thinking of the sensation you. I'm thinking of the sensation you get when you get a bug bite and you have to scratch it.
Oh no. You're thinking of Itch. I'm thinking of that great streaming platform that you can find comedy improv on every Friday night.
No, you're thinking of Twitch. I'm thinking of what happens when you have a ton of money.
Oh no, you're thinking of Rich. I'm thinking of a female dog.
No, you're thinking of a bitch. I'm thinking of the person who you don't want as your cellmate in prison.
Oh no, you're thinking of a snitch?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of that lady that puts children in cauldrons.
No, you're thinking of a witch. I'm thinking of the sorcerer who wants to live forever.
Oh no, you're thinking of a lich. I'm thinking of what Kim Possible asks about anytime her tech guy calls.
No, you're thinking of the sitch. I'm thinking of. I had one and then I thought it was such a funny one.
Alex,
No, what was it? Oh, I'm thinking of the comedian whose last name is Hedberg. Mitch. Dang it. Had glitched. That's a good one too.
God
Damn
damn
it.
it.
Campbell's.
Dang.
You got an ad for Campbell's before joining? Yeah, we got that one too.
Yeah, so here's the thing about that ad.
No,
this is the
don't-
controversial
don't-
part, right?
Okay, here we go.
So it's an ad
It's
for chunky, like Campbell's chunky noodle soup, whatever it is, right? But did you notice what the tagline of that ad is? It's Campbell's
Such a deep
chunky,
hole.
a soup that's like that tastes like a meal, or that feels like a meal, or something like that. Which means that Campbell's doesn't think soup is a meal.
You heard it here first, folks. Campbell says that soup is not a meal. Confirmed.
It's
And if
such a
Campbell says it, it must be true.
Confirmed by the source.
We went-
Experts say.
we went down such a deep hole with this. We really tried to dissect the language that they used and really try and think about what they were trying to get across to us. And
You know,
at a certain point, you just have to adapt.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? You want to know where that hole eventually led us? Dan, reveal our
Horse
merch.
flavored soup.
No, it did lead us to horse flavored soup, but we quickly got off that
too.
topic.
But it also led us to our merch shirt, our first
The Lucky
merch shirt
Charms
of the
made us-
night.
Oh god.
Yeah, we had a long argument over what a stuffed crust Oreo would look like. You know, like stuffed crust pizza. But we were like, but what if Oreo? Because we know this channel loves Oreos. So here we are.
This is the theory that I posited for a stuffed crust Oreo. It is two thins with a normal amount of stuff in the middle of them.
I stand behind that opinion.
No, Max and I are on a different ship. We believe it should be like those peanut butter crackers, where it's like a chocolate cookie shell and then stuffed with stuffing on the inside of it.
So
The only
thick,
problem
though.
is the problem is when I physically saw it recreated, I actually kind of sided with Alex.
No, you traitor! Steve,
That's it, baby.
Steve, where are you, Steve?
I got the
No, Alex,
majority.
it's not from the beginning. What
No,
are you?
I did.
I accepted my soup defeat. You have to accept your stuffed crust Oreo defeat.
Dom is just
Meanwhile, I'm
describing
Alex is
chocolate
right.
cannoli.
Yeah.
It's not a
I'm two-
cannoli.
Alex,
I'm
is the
2 for
smartest
2.
among
Man of the
us.
hour strikes again.
It's only because it's your hour, damn it.
Yeah.
The next hour is
Yeah, but-
coming, and Steve really gets to have his way. Just
If this
you
was-
wait.
Maybe I'll be wrong by 10 o'clock, but for now, it's all my hour,
If it was 21 years ago, I swear.
And then once it's 11 o'clock, finally, no one will hear it, but I'll be right. Finally,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
off air is going to agree that veganism is the only moral dietary restriction.
Yeah, you're not right yet, so keep it to yourself.
See, here's the thing, Toonwit. We thought of that. We thought of it being where like they were stuffed on the top. But here's the reason that I decided it should be what you see on the merch shirt is because ultimately the phrase is stuffed crust Oreo.
Yes.
Which I took to mean that it still needs to be definitively, recognizably, integrally an Oreo. So if you do anything with like cake instead or something like that, that doesn't really work. And the only other option is to make it like the size of a pizza and then have like the hard cookie hollowed out with
I like that
some-
idea. I jump off your ship and I go on that idea.
that would be a stuffed crust Oreo pizza because it's the size of a pizza. If you're thinking of a stuffed crust Oreo, it should be the size of an Oreo, and this is the way to do that.
Yeah, but the thing is that an Oreo doesn't have crust to begin with.
Mhm.
So if you're calling it stuffed crust anyway, you're already getting outside of it. So I'm behind the pizza-sized Oreo.
And I'm now just pretty much any team but what Alex said. So
Oh, looks like Alex's hours ending early.
Hey, I said the pizza thing too.
All right, let's jump into
Either
our
way, you're
next
on my
game.
side, Buckaroo.
Let's jump into our not Oreo themed next game. This next
Unless-
game is Advice Panel. So the way that this game is going to work is we have a series of expert panelists who have come to answer your most gripping and pressing questions. So what we're going to need from the chat are questions that you need advice on. Maybe you need advice in your love life, your financial life, your day-to-day life, friends, family, whatever's going on in your life. Let us know. We've got experts and they want to help. Our first person will give great advice. Our second person will give bad advice. Our third person is going to give terrible advice. And then our fourth person is given advice, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. And see, now you guys are really in trouble because I promise that you're not only going to give good advice, but you're going to give great advice. So I really expect some like noteworthy advice coming from the first person. All right. Has one. I'm trying to make an independent movie. What steps do I take?
So
All right, this is a great question. Oh, wait.
it's Alex, Max, Steve, and me.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's me first. Okay, so you're trying to make an independent movie. Oh boy. Well, it depends on the type of independent movie you're going to make. I suggest if you're just starting out to make a micro-budget film, by doing that, you can sort of use the equipment that you already have. I mean, micro-budgets can be shot on an iPhone if you really, feel the need to do that. So I think that you need to write out a screenplay, and then you need to block out sort of what happens and how you're going to, get your different shots. And then you want to set up times to shoot your movie, and you want to shoot it. And you may need to, get actors along the way, and that would go around the same time as planning to shoot it.
Max?
Like I was saying, this is a great question before I was so rudely cut off. The key word here is independent. You're making an independent movie, which means that you cannot ask for help from anyone. If you want to make this movie, it has to be entirely on your own. You have to shoot it yourself. You have to be all of the actors, and never ask for any help while you're making this movie. And then it truly will be independent.
Mm-hmm.
So I find that the easiest independent films to make are documentaries because you can just film something and call it a documentary as long as it quote unquote really happened. So the best way to do that is to start another war, because there's so much footage you can get out of that. So just start the Third World War, and then you'll have all of the footage you need to sell it to History Channel.
Look, I think you're looking at the wrong part of the picture here. Movies are has-beens, Casablanca, come on, we don't want any of that. What we want to see is live on the street puppet shows. That's what everybody wants to see. So get your hands in those socks and start moving.
Thank you for that. The real tragedy is not having Dan answer that question with any seriousness, given that he got a degree in the question answer. Our next piece of advice that we are going to need, panel, is, and this one affects a lot of us. How do you win the pineapple on pizza debate?
All right, pineapples on pizzas. Okay, it pretty much comes down to this. I know it just says pineapple on screen, but bear with me. Look. I think it just comes down to taste. Like it's not a debate. It's something that everybody can either like or dislike. Like if somebody likes pineapple on pizza, you can't say they don't because they do. And just because someone doesn't necessarily mean that then your way of life of eating pineapples on pizza is like for shame. I think we just need to set up a better space of understanding each other and realizing that there's differences between each other that we can't necessarily change, but we can embrace.
All right. Bad advice? Alex?
Oh, we moved that way. Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, I think that to answer Dan, to rebut Dan, he's completely wrong. This is very much a debate, and the debate is that you have to join one side, the correct side, which is no pineapple on pizza. It doesn't belong there. That is not what that is for. That's all.
Max?
I think that's an interesting standpoint, but what you have to remember is that the questioner is looking to win the debate. And I'm not only going to let you know how to win this debate, but I'll let you know how to win every debate. What you have to do is get a degree in psychology and a dual degree, and then also in philosophy, because then you'll be able to meticulously break down all the fallacies that your opponent is foregoing, and then you can make them look the fool in your staged debate.
Steve?
Oh, sorry. What? I think that you should establish your dominance by chugging a jar of sweet and sour sauce from last night's meal.
A very bold tactic. I'm sure it'll pay off. Glockenspiel, thanks for being here. What's the best way to build a treehouse? Steve?
Oh, right. The best way to build a treehouse is to use some sturdy wood. Make sure it's not too high off the ground, because if you fall, you might die. Safety first. And follow proven recommendations that can be backed up by science. Like you go to your Lowe's, your Home Depot, ask somebody there to help. Don't just follow anyone on YouTube who could be talking to you right now that telling you how to build it, because who knows where they got their degree from.
Look, it's a simple question. What's harder to make, a tree or a house? It's definitively a house. So if you already have a house built, you just plant a tree underneath it, let the tree grow, and then the house is in the tree.
Sense to me. Alex?
Look, the best way to get anything done is to hire other people to do it. Who are notoriously the best treehouse builders in existence? Birds. So all you need to do is get a shit ton of bird seed, throw it all over your yard, get as many birds as possible, and then just start throwing the seed up into the trees. Pretty soon, they're gonna build you a pretty rockin' treehouse.
Wait a minute. Does anybody else see that? I think the person directly previous to me, I think he might be an actual bird. So you should probably follow his advice.
Excellent. My dominant hand is a right hand. How do I become a lefty?
This is a great question. And really the answer is simple, not too exciting, just practice. Try writing out a phrase with your right hand, and then with your left hand, write the same phrase, and trying to notice what feels difficult, what feels easier, and just feel it out from there.
Steve?
I think it's pretty easy. All you need to do is carry around a mirror, because in the mirror, you is using your left hand.
Makes sense. Daniel.
See, the reason you have a dominant hand anyway is because you let one hand sort of become the alpha of the other hand. So you sort of just need to switch that dynamic. So just do positive reinforcement on your left hand. Maybe you gotta like build it down to nothing, like beat it up a little bit and then let it raise itself back up. Constantly get into arm wrestling between your two hands. Eventually your left hand will just overpower the right hand, and then that will be the preferred way of writing.
Yeah, I think it's better to wear mittens than gloves during sex. So do that.
And there we go. Our advice has been dispensed. Thank you all. If you have any more burning questions, please submit them in our Discord, and we'll be sure to answer them there. If I ever met someone in real life who referred to their left and right hand as alpha hand and beta hand, I would use both my alpha hand and beta hand to strangle that person. Yeah, bro, I was like working out the other day, but my beta hand was not keeping up.
God.
I have a point.
It would be the worst.
Beta hand.
We all know who the alpha of show and tell is.
What is that? Sour Steve? No!
Oh my god.
I thought that was too oddly specific of an advice.
See, here's the thing, you guys. Steve sometimes just does these bits that, God, are just uncontrollable. Like,
He's on a shock comedy level.
You are so close to breaking some law of physics that is like a secret comedy law of physics.
Also, Glockenspiel, thanks for being here. What has Crabstar introduced you to? A whole world of madness.
Yeah. Don't worry, even if
allegedly comedy is a great tagline, and we will steal that, Crabstar.
Yeah. Even if you close the webpage, it will just automatically open. You're trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Our show is a virus. It doesn't do anything bad. It just makes you watch our content.
Yeah.
So it's Wreck-It Ralph 2, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Allegedly comedy. Why didn't we name our show after that?
That's a good one. I know. Is
That's
it too
a
late
good
to
show,
rebrand?
Well, we already have a tagline. It's show and tell live. It's party time.
It's not our tagline.
It's party time.
That's literally the first time I've heard that. What?
It's what Alex says when he puts on a pair of sunglasses in the pre-roll video.
I'm pretty sure it's show and tell live. Fuck yeah, Stream Daddy.
I'm gonna wreck it. Damn.
Our bit rate is struggling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to... Let me see.
This is what I love about the people who come in our chat. They come in our chat and immediately say things that are better than things we already established.
Oh, wrong thing. You turned off the wrong thing there.
I thought you were going to say the thing about new people coming to chat is they show up and immediately stuff starts breaking.
That's true. We do have a long history of breaking down the minute someone new shows up. Choppy, yeah, we're getting there. Thank you though for keeping us honest. I blame the hour. It is Alex's fault, technically.
No, no.
Technically Alex's fault.
The stream just can't contain all this hour of power.
Boo. I'm sorry. Why don't we go ahead? Dan, are we ready to go to the game?
You know it, bro.
Alrighty then. We're gonna move on to another game called Genre Retelling. So what we are going to need from the chat are we going to need 4 genres of film or television or anything in between. We're getting looser and looser from the term genre every time we play this game, but that's what makes it exciting.
Campfire story or whatever.
Yeah, we had Campfire Ghost Story last time.
At this point, it's like word association with a story. A story,
Yeah.
and whatever word that makes you think of, just say it.
Exactly. So if you have a genre that you want us to tell a story in, let us know. I'm trying to think of things we've done in the past. We've done like your classic sci-fi. We've done horror, some rom-com. After school special. I think that's one we did last time.
That was the last one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a
dude.
very good one though. You're on the exact right track, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
Finger on the pulse.
What is a recipe blog introduction? Are you?
It's a
That is the
fantastic suggestion, is what it is.
That's
can't-
what we
it's
love.
so
You can't
good.
do anything other than, hey guys, welcome to my cooking.
No, Dan, you have no idea, do you?
Oh
It's
no.
If you go to a recipe site, a lot of times you'll find just someone's life story before they say anything about the recipe.
It's true.
Oh
it's
my
true.
god.
They're like it'll be about like pumpkin pie, and they'll be like, the first time I ever saw a pumpkin when I was 3 years old, and my family took me to a pumpkin pie, and they go on and on and on. And
I want to see that, but it's all like tragic stories that aren't even real. I lost my commander on the beaches of Normandy. Anyway, here's some egg salad.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
Early Hanks,
Yeah.
terrible movie, like Big. Sorry.
Big is a good
I know.
movie.
I just
Yeah,
saw
Big is
Early
great.
Hanks and it reminded me of Big. So
Okay, I think I have our 4 genres now. Thank you,
5
everyone.
pages of preamble for people to Pico de Gallo.
So here's the War of 1812 and a custard I learned. What we're going to need from chat while I'm assigning our genres is we're going to need a title for our story. So go ahead and give us a 2-word phrase. I like to pick a random adjective and a random noun and put them together and see what comes out. But it can be whatever your heart fancies as long as it's funny. Okay, here are our topics. Steve, you are going to be the tried and true classic of anime. Dan, you will be doing speed running. Yep, you heard me. You're doing speed running.
Nice.
Alex, you're doing the Home Shopping Network. So a little like, you know what it is.
Yep.
And Max, you're doing a music video. I don't know what that means, but you're doing a music video.
hold, I need to put all this in. My computer's being slow as always. Well, Alex, what was yours?
Any type of music video or just a music video?
All of the music videos.
Okay.
Mine's Home Shopping Channel.
Oh my god.
You can just write shopping channel.
Yeah, that works.
No, it,
Oh,
like it
that
was-
is a great. Some amazing titles are coming through here. If we don't use yours, please write it down and write a novel with it because they're all amazing.
Well, I have this book that's supposed to be for like creative writing, where it gives you like just a list of random words and then like space. It's like a journal, and you have to just like write some kind of short story or whatever that involves the words that it gives you. It's great.
Alrighty. This is the story.
give me like a lot more time.
I don't know if you're
Stall!
gonna take this
Stall!
Vamp, everybody vamp! Do a bit!
Liquid death is. Steve, drink that sauce!
No, stop doing
Chug,
that
He
sauce!
did it! He
Steve,
did.
what is that even from?
Dinner.
It's red.
It's sweet
Yeah,
and
it's
sour
Sweet
sauce.
sour sauce.
Forever
monsters,
Ambiance. Ooh, Forever Ambiance is such a good, like.
Here's what I want to know. How much Worcestershire sauce do you have to drink for it to kill you? Because isn't that's like the super salty stuff, right?
Yeah, it's pretty salty.
Yeah.
It would probably make
Or I
you
guess soy
throw up.
sauce. Soy sauce. What?
It-
That's.
It's so salty it would probably make you throw up when you drank it.
All right,
and then if you just kept
what
going after that,
is
like,
Yeah,
how long would-
contrary to popular belief, the body doesn't like to poison itself. It's strange, I know. We've tried. It just doesn't like it.
But if you keep going for it, it'll give up eventually.
You know, that's what I like, that perseverance. The title of our story is going to be called Lumpy Santa. Thank you, Plumps. This is the story of Lumpy Santa.
1 second. Oh, my computer, I swear.
Also, Glocken should be Gone Gnoming sounds like one of the sequels to the gnome movies they keep making at like Blue Sky. Because they have like Sherlock Gnomes, Gnomeo and Juliet.
All right.
Now it's just like Goodwill Hunting, but it's Gone Gnoming.
Gone Gnoming is
finally
so good.
ready.
All right.
All right.
The story of Lumpy Santa. Let's go ahead and start off with shopping.
All right, hello everyone and welcome. Our next item up here is a lumpy Santa. Now, this object is great for Christmas time, but it's also great just around the year. You see, you can put it in your yard, or you can, take it to a friend's house and, give it to them to really give that seasonal style.
Music video.
So then a big limousine pulls up, and it's who comes out of the door? But it's Santa Claus with his big sunglasses on. He comes in and he walks up to a mansion. He kicks down the door, and then
Speedrun.
So you kick down the door, and actually if you kick it back in, you're going to make a glitch effect that's going to make you slide all the way up the chimney, and you're going to be on the roof. So now that you're at this point, you sort of just do your typical side dash all the way there is its fastest form of transportation.
And when he got there, Santa noticed it was his arch rival, the Easter Bunny. There, Santa pulled from his large sack a sword with to duel the Easter Bunny to the death.
Shopping.
These dubs aren't very good. Yeah, the Easter Bunny absolutely goes great with the Santa. If you have both of them together, you really show off that your yard and your house is the most festive on the block. Now, we actually have a...
So then the Santa and the Easter Bunny are fighting against each other, and it starts to get very intense, and then the bass drops, and then they all break through the window, and they're falling down out of the mansion.
Speedrun.
Yeah, so while you're falling through the air, normally you're supposed to go from side to side to collect the cookies while you're falling to bring up your health points, but actually we want to stay low because we want to get insta-killed as we hit the floor. So
Shopping.
Now, when it hits the floor, these things are fragile, so they will break. You have to be careful because we don't have any kind of refund policy whatsoever.
And that refund policy is death. So death arrives onto the fight, and he says, both of you are dead, and I'm gonna reap your soul. It was then Santa looked at the Easter Bunny and said, well, we've been rivals for forever, but it looks like today we're on the same side.
Music video.
So then they both start singing a duet, and it's too powerful for their adversary, and their adversary starts turning tail and running, but then they get back in the limousine and they're chasing down.
Anime.
So they're chasing down death, and what do you know? He stops at the beach, and they have a fun little episode with all kinds of antics.
Shopping.
Oh, these things do come in beach versions. The Santa is wearing his red swim trunks. The Easter Bunny has a very tasteful bikini. And the death figure...
Yeah, so with the bikini on, you actually can get past the guards in the hotel. And if you go over the wall, you're going to see there's all these warp pipes back there. You go in the one, it'll take you right to World 4.
So then when Santa Claus is finally at the warp pipe, he looks back at the beach. He sees the Easter Bunny in that hot bikini. He sees a bunch of fine ladies in their bikini. He sees Death, who's also in a bikini. And right as the music is coming down to an end,
Shopping.
We are going to cut that price in half. That's right. In the next 10 minutes, you will be able to get this entire collection, not for $299.99, but for $199.95.
And so, with the last swing of his blade, Santa cut down Death and ensured that nobody would ever die again.
See. The end.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Dwight, for the follow. I hope
Thanks,
you
Dwight.
enjoyed that epic tale of Lumpy Santa with had a beach episode in it, of course.
Poignant storytelling. That's what you can expect here.
We are master storytellers through and through. Awesome. Did anyone have anything interesting happen to them this week? Anything in particular? Oh, Glockenspiel, I'm glad we've won you over after 2.5 games. Thanks for being here.
I am officially done with 2 of my 4 final projects.
Wow.
I just have 2 final projects left, and then I am done with the education system as a whole. And
Or so you
then
think.
I have to go find a way to survive. What?
Nothing, dear.
Oh.
As I'm forging your name to applications to grad school, I'm like, he's never gonna be able to pay this off.
Imagine if you could enroll other people in school, right? You're like your arch nemesis. Like, I've enrolled you in zoological studies. And you're like, no, stop!
It just sounds like the premise to like a early 90s movie where like maybe their parent tricks them or like forges them to go into grad school, so they're like, oh man, I have to go to grad school now.
It's definitely a
I
rom-com.
swear,
Yeah.
4 years from now, I'm gonna get you back for this.
Oh man, our bitrate is struggling tonight. The one night it's not even our fault on the tech side, and our bitrate is just.
To be fair,
Thank you, everyone.
so I told
very
you
exciting.
my power went out for 2 days or 3 days or whatever. I don't know. I've lost track of time. A lot of trees came down, so like it wasn't just our power. Like our internet's been chugging, so it might be me. Maybe.
Aw.
No, I think it's still just the stream in
so
general.
much.
Youngster
For
Jazz!
Everybody knows-
YJ. Now everyone knows why I flirt with death so often.
No, we gotta give this the reading it deserves, right? Now everyone knows why I flirt with death so often. It's all because of the bikini.
Oh man.
There I was, in my living room, when she walked in. Death, what are you doing here?
Long skeletal legs and tendons attached to nothing.
But man, did she look good in a bikini.
Thanks, Mac.
Thank you for the bits, Macaroni and
the
Brie.
next 100 bits.
Guys, if we ever get to the point where we have a show and tell universe, this is going to be a real mess canonically. I'm just throwing that out
That's
there.
gonna be the word.
Our show's canon is so bananas.
But one thing-
Literally bananas. That's canon.
That's canon now.
Our show's a banana. Is that a little banana Easter Island heads team?
Yeah, it's the one I was talking about before stream.
Oh,
I-
that reminds me of the time that a group of friends and I recently edited the Wikipedia page for George Washington's horse, Old Nelson. And we made a Wikipedia page that he went on a countrywide after the Revolutionary War. He went on a countrywide rampage, where he ate other horses and then eventually settled down in the Philadelphia area and started up the Old Nelson sandwich shop so that he could make sandwiches off of his horse brethren. So that Wikipedia edit stayed up for a good 5 days.
The most impressive thing, a note you guys got back was like, we actually thought this was pretty funny and wanted to keep it, but we can't.
Yeah, the admin was like almost kept it up because it was so funny.
Let's move on to our next game, since apparently our bitrate gets the worst at our home screen. We're gonna play a game. Well, this is not gonna help. We're gonna play the dating game.
Oh no.
I think that a lot of it too is that there's just a ton of people streaming on Twitch right now. But all right, let's go into the dating game. So this is a guessing game. So we're all gonna say goodbye, Alex.
Bye, Alex.
Goodbye.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, kid.
Choppy audio. Apparently we're at like 2 frames per second, Dan. Is there anything we can do to improve that?
Yeah, sorry,
It's
Ice.
pretty
Yeah, it's
rough.
definitely us, not you.
The only
Yeah.
way, I mean, I could try just like
Oh, someone said.
stopping and starting again.
Someone said
Sort of
sound is
the only
okay.
way.
Do you think it's just our main title phrase? Like our main title place?
I mean, we can just get out of it.
Sure, let's do that.
All right.
And the audio is good.
The audio is perfect. Thank you. I've practiced nightly before. Perfect.
Yeah.
Done.
All right. Well, anyway, if the audio
Yeah.
is fine, then this is just a podcast. Hello to our podcast.
Twitch. This is just a podcast. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the dating game then. In that case, well, Dan does his stuff on his end. So what we're gonna need is 3 things from the chat. We're gonna need 3 different characters. They're gonna have to go on our dating game show. So what we are going to need first is we are going to need Steve has a secret. What is Steve's secret? Something he's been hiding from the world. What is something that Steve doesn't want to know anyone to know about? Steve, what are things that we've done in the past? Give them some examples.
Secret was, well, this wasn't a secret. That was what I was made out of. I don't usually get the secret one.
I know we're mixing it up.
What?
Dan, are you who usually gets the
We
secret?
can't mix it up. We are scripted, damn it.
Dom, what the hell are you doing?
I'm going off script. I'm going rogue.
I only know how to be made of something, Dom. Ah!
Do you know that there's like 7,000 improv teams named off script because it's so funny and there's such a good bit.
Oh shit, I think we have no audio. Do we have?
Oh, no.
Yes, audio?
We're monitoring the situation.
All right, give them type in chat for them to type stuff. I think I'm
Close
gonna
chat.
stop streaming and stream again.
I think
Okay.
they
They are coming
they
up
hit
with
that
stuff.
part.
I mean, our bit rate is back to normal now. I don't know if that helps.
Oh, is it?
It's saying like not for me, but
Yep. All right. Skittlebean, that's a good suggestion. Okay. The other 2 things we're going to need is Max is made of something and Dan has an unusual profession. All right. So what is Max made of and what is Dan's unusual job that he has? You guys work on that. We're going to stop and restart quickly and see if that makes things any better. But keep those things coming. All right. Steve got a secret. Max is made of something. Dan's got a weird job. Let's figure out what those things are so we can go back.
Max is made of ideas.
He used one collective idea under the name Max, and so he is still a proper noun.
Some of you have some crazy suggestions. Okay, I like this. Steve, you are secretly a shapeshifter.
Cool.
Steve is a shapeshifter. Dan, I like the idea that you're a Tinder concierge.
what's concierge mean again?
Look it up. You got time. And then lastly, Max, you are made of bologna. You're made of bologna, Max.
All right, give me 1 second to get this all in.
Made of baloney.
Anyone in chat want to give me a real or fake definition of concierge?
So Dan is going to go ahead and put those things in. Our bitrate is already bad again. This is sad. No, he's not full of baloney. He's made of it.
Made of.
Poor Alex has been sitting in the wings now for hours.
He's actually hollow.
No,
Yeah.
you can look at his face
He's
right
not
now.
full of
It's-
baloney. He's just made.
I don't know if he's meditating or something, but he has stone face right now.
Yeah, he's like, I wish you could see how like not unmoving and unflappable he is. He looks thoroughly unamused with the situation.
Dan, you should take user generated contents definition.
No.
A friend.
Concierge, wrench my mom.
I'm just gonna take some creative
Liberties?
choices. Yeah.
I think you'll be fine.
That's good.
Let's go ahead and welcome in our bachelor then.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our tonight's lovely bachelor. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, bachelors?
Hello, my name is Newt. Yeah, it is spelled like the little lizard creature. And I'm looking for someone to, love.
Aren't we all, Newt? Aren't we all? Let's get a round of introductions. Contestant number 1, introduce yourself.
Hi,
some people call me a bit of a square, but personally, sometimes I like to be a little more well-rounded.
Adorable. Contestant number 2.
Hey, people usually think that I'm messing with them or that I'm lying, that I'm not speaking the truth, but I hope that you can see that, I will be honest with you.
All right, and finally, contestant number 3.
Hey there. I'm here to help no matter what.
Thank you for that. Do we have a question for our contestants, Bachelor?
Yeah, I've got a question. I like to watch TV a lot. So what's your favorite TV show and why?
That is a good one. Contestant number 1.
Well, I personally really like Sesame Street because it highlights a lot about my personal character that I really like, and it's a great learning opportunity maybe when I want to make a change in my life.
Makes sense to me. Contestant number 2.
It doesn't really matter what TV show I'm watching. I'm kind of best when I'm fried. And also I keep my grinder handy whenever I need to throw stuff in the grinder and top me off.
I know many people who would agree with you on that. And finally, contestant number 3.
Yeah, I don't watch anything on TV, but like sort of any just like random like Twitter show up, like I'm always watching,
Excellent. Do we have another question?
Yeah. What's your favorite vacation spot?
My favorite vacation spot is the Earth, because it's a circle in multiple dimensions, which is crazy. I haven't been perfection yet, but I'm trying.
Awesome. And contestant number 2.
I'd say I'd really love to get back to Germany because that's where my origins are. In Germany, it's like I came up from the people who lived in small villages who like didn't have a lot of money, and like I just love to get back there again.
For sure. Contestant number 3.
Yeah, I sort of want to go like anywhere where like the most single people are, because that's where I really feel at home, just single people and where I can by hiring me, just all of that.
Of course. Do we have a final question for our contestants?
Yeah, I got one. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Well, my favorite superpower is invisibility, because it's like me, I get to change, and that's really important to my personal character.
Number 2.
This is a tough one just because I'm really down to just like do whatever. Like you can. I'm kind of just like no one really knows what I'm made of. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a little amalgamation of stuff. Got like I don't know. I got like a lot of me substance in me, and I want people to figure I go and be something else.
And finally, contestant number 8.
Look, I don't need any superpowers because I can already like read people's minds. All right. Look, if you want that swipe right, I know how to do it for you, and we could put together, or I could just help you get one of you two. Come on.
Excellent. Do we have any final words? Contestant number 1.
Well, like I said earlier, sometimes I can be a bit of a square, but I think together we can make something better.
Oh, that is adorable. Contestant number 2.
Lil Wayne once said that real G's move in silence, like lasagna, and that's a quote that really impacted me. But that's exactly who I am.
Of course. Or any of us. And finally, contestant number 3.
All I gotta say is, let me help you with those bags to getting laid.
Alrighty. Okay. Bachelor, can you do your final thought process?
Yeah, sure. Wow, where to begin? You're all such special contestants. I think I'll start with you really spoke to me in a lot of ways, and while it's very flattering, I don't think I need the help of Facebook's algorithm. to get a match with someone else.
Okay, keep going.
Now it was a tough one, and I am interested in some certified lean meat. So hamburger helper definitely seemed interesting. Contestant number 2, but
That's actually pretty offensive, if I'm going to be honest here. Calling
I
me
think that sometimes relationship could get a little sloppy, and so I don't think I'm interested.
Okay.
But I am interested in someone who's in shape, and that's why I'm going to choose Bachelor number 1. All of the shapes in the 2-dimensional plane.
You were like, no, but you were like 1 square off of everything. Is what I would say.
Get him out of here.
This was a shapeshifter.
No.
That's a literal word.
Hey,
Max is made of baloney. So you were close. You're close.
Okay.
And then
Different
Dan is like a
German
Tinder concierge, like a matchmaker. So Facebook algorithm, pretty close. But honestly,
I
you're
was
just
thinking
one
matchmaker, and
off
then I
on
was
everyone.
Silent G. Do you get me?
That's a great one.
that was really, hey,
We're struggling a bit with our bit rate.
Yeah.
So funny, we have so many bits per second that can't handle our bit rate.
We're just gonna
That was
struggle
really
because I want a solution.
I will.
guys, okay, hold on. I want to be upfront and I want to be humble about this.
Okay.
The minute Steve started being man of the hour instead of being outrated.
Just straight.
Oh, I am man enough to that and with that the rest of you.
The other thing I noticed is that Alex, you were doing great in that game until it was time to guess. It was time to guess.
Yeah. Yes. That's our superpower. I'm like, I don't think I'm not.
I've seen Steve have such like Crisis of Fate where he's like,
It was
"Oh,
funny
a
because
superpower!"
I was thinking the whole 2D shape thing, and so I was like, oh, well, he's just going to say shapeshifter, and then I'll move on to the other 2. Then you said invisibility, and I'm like, okay.
It was great.
So my exact image in my mind for Steve was that you are a 3-dimensional object whose 2-dimensional shadow consists of all 2-dimensional shapes, and you're constantly moving through a 2-dimensional lane in a way that creates different 2-dimensional shadows. You're just an extra-dimensional being. But I thought, no, chat wouldn't try to fuck me over that much.
Well, first, chat absolutely would. Dan wouldn't write that out.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think they fit down there?
In fact, I already know chat would do something exactly like that. Because one of the suggestions was, here, let me see if I can scroll back up and find it.
Chat just is I'm Plato's allegory of the cave.
Max is, this was one of those suggestions. Max is made of ideas. He has one collection of ideas under the name Max, so he is still a proper noun. So, what you said, but yeah.
Wow.
For some reason, our suggestions always get metaphysical. So.
True. We're just a metaphysical group.
Well played.
Well played.
Well played indeed.
Yo play.
Yo play?
Yogurt?
Play.
So I don't
Well,
know,
guys, slow these bits
but I'm
down.
getting major stream delay right now.
Yeah, that's just
I think
who would
we're
have thought if
just
you tried
chugging
to
along
have
on all
5
cylinders.
people on a Zoom call and then stream through a Mac? I don't know.
Also, it's raining, so nobody in Philly right now is doing so hot.
Oh man, I can't wait till I buy my PC tower.
I know. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
After
I have a
tonight, I
friend-
might just buy it impulsively tomorrow.
That he can
Do you already
build-
have everything picked out and like set up ready to go?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I have a friend who said that he can build PCs for like $500. A pretty good PC. I like that.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
what is
the
it,
rate
a-
he
What is
charges?
it, a box full of jelly?
What is this? What is
The
this?
thing is,
Box full of jelly?
it's certainly possible to build a PC for $500. But if you want a PC that performs at the level that is worth getting a PC instead of a laptop, you're gonna need to put in a lot more than $500.
$507 at least.
Like at
That's
least.
Wait, hold on. That's a lot more.
I know, but like big spender, big PC. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe even I don't want to go into extra digits here, but maybe even 510.
Whoa.
Damn, dog.
Whoa.
You're skipping right over the cents in between it.
Whoa.
That's what
Yeah.
Crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah, to be fair, it hasn't been this bad before. But you know.
That's the measured stream delay because we just posted that comment right before we said it.
Ooh, oh my. Hmm.
Yeah, we
Macs
know.
are not for
we
streaming.
know.
Well, yeah.
I had this Mac before I was a streamer. Okay.
Back before I was a streamer, I had a Mac.
Oh.
It served me well. Anyways, here's how to make a killer salad. That's my new favorite bit. I'm going to use that IRL. I'm just going to tell people long stories and then be like, anyways.
Anyways, here's my apple pie recipe.
Here's my apple pie recipe.
You know what?
Apple was founded in 1972.
Oh my god.
I lost all my money. I sold too early.
Did you ever hear the story of the making of the movie Green Fried Tomatoes? I'll tell it to you, and then I'll tell you how to make green fried tomatoes.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but my old roommate used to spend a lot of time cooking just chicken and rice. And I begged him to start a YouTube channel where every day he would just cook chicken and rice. But like every intro started off the same or like differently, and you'd be like, wow, okay, it's Christmas time. And what's my favorite classic Christmas dish? You guessed it, chicken and rice. And then actually give the same instructions every time of how to cook chicken and rice. And then wrap up the video, right? And the whole channel would be called Chicken and Rice. And we would produce like one video a week for up to like 400 of them.
Like you refilm it every single time.
Yeah, it's a different take every time, right? Like it's not the same footage. But every intro and outro is a little bit differently, and you always prompt it like it's gonna be a new exciting thing. You're like,
so like for the
okay.
Christmas one, there would be like a little Santa Claus, and then like a little like menorah, like as like pop filling.
Yeah, and they're like wearing like a Santa hat or something. Anyway, so it's like,
but nothing extra ever goes into the dish.
Oh no, it's the same chicken and rice dish. It's not a different chicken and rice.
That sounds like
it's
a great
same
stream.
one.
Every day, eat the same thing.
Honestly, if Jar of Peanut Butter can get as many hits as it can doing what it can, chicken and rice can do it for sure.
Jar of Peanut Butter, I love that stream. That's just. It was never meant to be, and yet it was destined to be.
It was. The gods have spoken. That's what they asked for. Let's go ahead and jump into our next game while the bit gods are with us. We are gonna play Heart of the Cards. Literally our two most like intensive games for Dan's computer.
Oh,
we're gonna do it.
Let's see how Heart of the Cards goes.
Let's see how it goes. So this is a game that was set up by all of you ahead of time. So thank you. We asked you all to submit photos that we could turn into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And our duelists who are about to enter the arena have never seen these cards before, yet they must duel to the death with them. And they're all inspired by images you submitted in our Discord. So if you want to submit images for next time, go ahead and join our Discord. Let's go ahead and get into Heart of the Cards.
All right, the stream's going a little better. Let's tank it. 3, 2, 1.
Last time on Heart of the Cards, two people entered the arena and fought a valiant fight. They left tied in life points, coming down to their final couple of cards in their deck. Only one will be able to survive and claim their rightful heir as king of the playground. The other will be banished to the Foursquare Court, where we'll have to spend the remainder of recess alone. Now, we go live to the field to find out the thrilling conclusion of the playground duel.
Jimmy, don't you realize that you'll never be able to beat me. My older brother bought me some really powerful cards, and that's how I'll win.
Oh, I will beat you. I will beat you senseless, and then I will prove that I am the true king of the 3rd grade.
Jimmy, you might be able to beat me up in person, but I'm able to beat you.
Status effects and popcorn reading to you and make you do public speaking, draining your life points away.
Oh no, I hate public speaking. But fine. That card, it'll be no consequence. Once you see the way that Cloud Monster really works, that's when I use this next card. Corn on the cob, Rob. That's nothing in compared to Mike's hard-boiled eggs. Ha ha ha! See, what happens is that the eggs get fermented in their brine, and as long as they're not shine on by the sunlight, that means that they'll become extra fermented and safe to eat. When I sacrifice Mike's hard-boiled eggs, I gain 5,000 life points, and that buys back all of the life that Corn on the Cob had gotten away from me. Jimmy, you're such a fool. Of course I'm gonna beat you.
Like you did in the spelling bee? Ha ha! Don't make me laugh, because I play Gorgon Ramsay. Gorgon Ramsay is not only impolite, but he also has a gaze of death. And he thinks that your Mike's hard-boiled eggs are raw! And he tears right through egg feast attacks, and he goes straight to your life points, leaving you at 1 life point left, and you have nothing in your deck that can possibly stop me from becoming the king of 3rd grade.
No, but basically my entire deck is food-based. Oh geez, what can I do? That it feels like there's. Wait a minute. There is something I can do. I have to draw that one card. It's the only card that could possibly stop Gorgon Ramsay. But can I do it? There's no way. Wait a minute. My old brother, Jonathan, he told me something. He said never give up, and that if you buy expensive enough cards, you can win every game. I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win, damn it! And I'll do it by drawing the perfect card! Here it is! Yes! Britney Spears' Pepsi cutout! See, I told you my deck is food-based, but that doesn't mean it can't also be celebrity-based! Your Gordon Ramsay is no match! For Britney Spears, she's a way bigger celebrity, at least at the time that we're airing this. Britney Spears' Pepsi cutout that I can finally cast, she has 1 quadrillion billion attack points, and it means that no matter how powerful Gordon Ramsay is, he's a fake celebrity, and Britney Spears is a real celebrity. She goes right past Gordon Ramsay and attacks her life points directly. That means I win! Yes! Yes! What do you have to say for yourself? You thought you could beat me. I have power of money on mine.
Oh, this isn't the last you put me. I'll be back, and with more expensive pieces of cardboard.
That'll be the day. Get my brother Jonathan will be so proud.
Best do before their land. They will raid and come back stronger, with Mom's wallet in hand, to unleash a new legacy of new expensive cards. but we are king of the Great Britain, he stands. To the next week, find out the heart of the cards.
Whew. That was on my throat. Let me just say that.
Oh, I can imagine. I don't know where we are in terms of our visuals.
We're
I
like,
think we're audio because we are super far behind.
just need a little fruit protein.
No!
I think our visuals
And Alex, your audio.
I haven't seen anybody comment about Britney Spears yet, so I think
It just came up.
Yeah, they do.
holy hell.
Yike.
But yeah,
It's weird. It was in the middle of the game. It was like, you're at the perfect amount of frames. I'm like, okay, because you're not dropping any frames on. I'm like, you.
It's not. I do really feel like the thing on your shirt. That's the way. Like,
Oh, just wear it, yeah.
just wear a little graphic of it, because that's all you can see. It's on your shirt.
Yeah, it's happy birthday. That's all.
So,
No, it's more of the YouTube, right? Like how you select.
Ooh.
That's all.
And you support content creators? Content creators?
Yeah, I'm a Patreon. I do them $1 a month.
Wow.
oh boy, I just
Yeah.
tumbling in my, not in my tumbly.
in the outside world.
Yeah.
So
that's-
Tumbling in Mother Nature's tumbly.
Do you think Mother Nature who bears it? Do you think she wears pants or no?
Are we just,
Why would she need to wear ankles?
are we just waiting for a chat to catch up?
They're never gonna catch up. That's not how it works. The only way for them to catch up would be us to stop streaming and restart, but I don't think we should do that at this point.
The question is the audio is the audio live and it's just horribly desynchronized right now?
I don't think it is.
I think they mentioned something about that, but I'm not sure.
Well, the
Also,
audio
my
cut out for one point in time.
Oh, that I didn't see anything that would do that on my end. So like that, I think it's just.
Oh, we just finished Heart of the Cards. Woo!
That's how long the delay is.
Yeah.
Wowie.
Wow.
I think we just have to persevere at this point, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah,
should be-
this is Steve's hour. Okay.
It's true.
You let this happen during my hour.
This is
He
your
gets the-
fault,
Oh.
Steve.
Oh, sure. So when it's my hour, it's my fault. But when it's your hour, it's everyone else's fault,
Alex,
huh?
you're Decepticoning still.
Alex
your
is
hour,
trying to hijack my hour.
Yeah, Alex, leave Steve's hour alone. We all get an hour. Dan got a century. It's fine.
Is all the audio garbly or just Alex?
Well, you're gonna have to wait a good 15 minutes to get an answer to that question.
Really killing the live and live stream, aren't we? Apparently everything's a bit garbly.
Yeah, that's me.
I don't have anything. I don't know.
Well, I don't know how we're gonna play any of the remaining games if we don't have more immediate feedback. The only one I could think of would be Reporter in the Field, and then Hoe Down.
What if I just turn off all the visuals and we just do a podcast?
Sure. Do you have the original one where it's just the 5 of us, like on the colors?
Is that down here?
Maybe we're too
I think
ambitious.
I do.
All right, let's switch to that. See if it helps.
Yeah, Steve, we elected you for second man of the hour because we thought that you were going to give us something better than the first man of the hour. But look
True.
at it.
This is just more of the same. Maybe we shouldn't have any man of the hour. Maybe that's the issue.
Wait, hold on. I still want to be man of the hour at 11 o'clock.
Well, Max, you can't change. I mean, you either take the change or you don't. That's what it is.
Guys, I think we just need to persevere, and all we need is a stiff drink.
Oh my god, Alex, you can't talk for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, Alex, you have to wait until your audio comes back to normal.
What's wrong with my voice again?
You're the worst. Get out of
specifically
here.
trying to-
You're a T-pain in my ass is what you are.
Driving off all of our viewers.
Oh.
Getting ready for it.
Stop it. You're not helping the situation.
Oh,
Oh, we have a full Hoe Down.
oh no.
Oh, it's because you said sings. Oh, Alex, your voice is back.
Oh, now it's back. All right.
Oh,
I guess.
yay.
Okay. Let's
right,
do a
we can
damn
do it.
Hoe Down.
All right.
Oh, we forgot to practice a Hoe Down.
Oh, we did. Forget.
That's all right.
You're too busy debating about Oreos.
This is our
This
practice.
does feel 2020 exactly.
Real quick, hold on. I want to check the delay. So I want, as soon as you guys in the audience hear this, type stuffed crust in the chat. As soon as you hear it, type stuffed crust. Let's see how long the
How
delay
do
is.
you
In the
not know
meantime,
that they're already gonna talk about stuffed
3,
crust?
4,
And go, Steve, sing.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We have to sing while the power's out. It's not great while we farm clout. We're just trying to put on a show, but looks like everything's now gotta go.
Whoa, da 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 da. It's really hard to keep this stream alive when the delay is so bad and killing our jive. So we're going to try our very best, and we hope that the show gets better for the rest.
Man, we're really trying to work around this delay. Everything feels like a marathon relay. We are super trying to get over our bad rate. If you could help us, that would sure be great.
Oh, da 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 da. I was doing something while everyone else was pouting. For Alex's thing, I was really counting, and I just saw it said by oh. That means the delay really, really blows.
Hey, the internet is bad, but that's okay. We're having fun, and I hope you are today. So as we try to keep it positive, keep sitting around and don't kill us with a shiv. Don't kill us with a shiv.
Thank you, Dan.
Boy, yeah, that's like a whole.
Okay,
Yes.
I think we can make this work. I think we can make this next game work, okay?
Okay.
I think if chat right now, just as soon as you guys hear it, start spamming random nouns, okay? We're gonna play a game that involves a lot of nouns, but we can keep going as long as you keep supplying nouns, right? So think of things like professions or foods or animals, whatever you're feeling. Just start spamming those things right now. And we are gonna play a game called Swipe Right. So the way that this game works is we're gonna make puns for our fake Tinder bios based off of the the nouns that you guys put in chat. All right, and that's all you need to know. There's not too much else other than
And we'll do this for 37 more minutes, and then the stream will be over.
It's not
And then
that
the stream will catch up, and then it'll be the end of the show, right? It'll be great.
And
It's
then it's
perfect.
my hour time, baby.
Then it's Max's hour, which means all the fault
Yeah.
is his.
They're a whole Hoe Down
Yeah, it's
behind.
more than a.
Why don't we just type it? Why don't we just type it in?
We were
Yeah.
on max when you guys started spamming stuffed crust, so that's the delay. It's like a little over half a Hoe Down.
We know much of the future.
Just
Quick, write this down.
Okay. It's like speed run Hoe Down. Okay, let's go into it. Let's start doing Swipe Right. Our first word is tire.
A date with me is like a tire because you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round.
A date with me is like a tire because there's gonna be rubbers involved.
Oh, a date with me is like a tire. It's full of hot air.
A date with me is like a tire because I'm the third wheel.
A date with me is like a tire. We're gonna iron out the wrinkles.
A date with me is like a tire because it gets flatter when it's cold outside.
A
Date with me. Go
A
ahead.
date with me is like a tire because it is like the clothes that you put on every day. A tire, you know.
A date with me is like a tire. You promised you wouldn't tread that again, but here you are.
A date with
A date with me is
tire.
like a tire. A date with me is like a tire. The way that I feel about Dan's joke every time he does it. Tire.
A date with me is like a tire. I needed to look up a YouTube video on how to do it.
Let's do a date with me is like chocolate. A date with me is like chocolate.
A date with me is like chocolate because sometimes it's sweet and sometimes it's really bitter.
A date with me is like a chocolate. Sometimes there's a surprise nut.
A date with me is like chocolate because if you let me play the music, we're gonna be surrounded by rappers.
Let's move on. A date with me is like a unicorn. A date with me like a unicorn.
A date with
Me
me is
like
like a
unicorn.
unicorn. Oh, a date with me is like a unicorn. It just doesn't exist.
A date with me is like a unicorn because I don't want to do that one anymore.
A date with me is like a unicorn. You thought you were getting a wonderful, majestic beast, but instead it's just a narwhal.
A date with me is like a unicorn because you've wanted it all your life.
Let's do a date with a cook.
A date with me is like a cook because there's a lot of pot.
A date with me is like a cook. It's nice and spicy.
A date with me is like a cook because you really hope that it has a lot of stars.
A date with me is like a cook because I really like Dane Cook and will continue to quote his comedy. And isn't it
Oh.
funny?
Mute him. A date with me is like a cook. I can't help but have a taste.
A date with me is like a cook. It ends in a French kiss. Alrighty. And then we'll do our last one.
No, we're doing this for till the end of the show.
We might have to. A date with me is like a demon.
What did you say? You
A
got
demon.
Demon.
Mhm.
Ah. A date with me is like a demon, because it's hell.
A date with me is like a demon because I have hooves for feet.
Alex, are you okay? What is wrong with you tonight?
A date with me is like a demon because you can't deny that I'm on fire.
A date with me is like a demon. You're here till the end of the contract.
A date with me is like a demon because I'm as hot as Jessica Beelzebub.
This stream is falling apart hard.
I almost like it, you know? I almost like how much it's falling apart.
It's a certain kind of energy.
Here's the thing. Do we end at 11 o'clock our time or 11 o'clock delay time?
Delay time.
I don't know.
The meeting. Oh, I thought the meeting started at 6 regular time, not 6 delay time. I'm so sorry. I'll come back in 30 minutes.
A date with me is like delay time. You think it's manageable, but eventually it just breaks the show.
A date with me is like delay time. I'm gonna show up 30 minutes late.
A date with me is like delay time. You wish it was even longer.
A date with me is like delay time. You think it's fashionable, but it's just sad.
A date with me is like delay time. You really hope that it's never gonna happen, but you know that it's happening right now.
At least we can riff on ourselves. If we can't even make fun of ourselves, what's the point
A
anymore,
date
right?
with me is like show and tell live. Why am I stuck in this box?
A Date With Me is like Show and Tell Live. You thought it was going to be a nice Friday night, but look at you now.
This is what we're doing.
I mean,
A Date With Me is like Show and Tell Live because it happens almost every day of the week, but you only show up to one or two of them.
Oh.
Major Grunge!
You say that, but it's not going to react for another 20 minutes.
I don't know until when he's react.
Major Grunge should know that we're always excited to see him and should immediately go, "Hi, thanks for the love," because he should know.
Guys, what did we say 60 seconds ago that Major Grunge was reacting to?
I don't know, just that we're here, it exists, and I don't know. This is our life now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you aren't familiar with Major Grunge, they're probably one of my favorite streamers, and I say that just as a person who's started watching a lot of other streamers. Major Grunge is making content that no one else is even coming close to. It's beautiful philosophy mixed in with riveting conversation and just more than a dash of comedy as well. And, it's super, super worth checking out Major Grunge. I say this not only as fellow nephews, but as genuine fans of their content. Especially this week, they've got a lot of important things that they're discussing. So absolutely go check out Major Grunge.
You do have to wait about 20 to 30 minutes for Major
for that
Grunge
glowing
to
recommendation.
what we're saying.
They don't need to respond. They know they're awesome. But yeah, why don't we? I don't know what we're doing at this point because the delay is so astronomically bad. But you know, we can just play reporter in the field amongst ourselves. We don't need other people for that.
True.
Yeah, hopefully the video plays.
Hope the video works.
We'll see.
Let's jump into it. Absolutely. Let's go.
Alrighty.
I'm in the field.
3, 2, 1.
Bum, bum, bum.
Hi, welcome back to my news that's given to you your way. I'm Rick
And I'm R. Martin. Thank you so much for being here. We have had a whole interesting swap of news here today. A pirate ship was rediscovered off the coast of Zimbabwe that previously was unknown. And weirdly enough, everyone was on board, was alive after being drowned for 80 years. But more on that later. We have a breaking news in the field right now.
Yes, let's go in the field to John Sun. John Sun, how you doing out there?
Hey guys, yeah, it's good to hear. It's a little bit hard to hear, but it is very exciting out here. A lot going on, as you can see behind me.
Yeah, we can see that. It's
well,
sort of,
one of us certainly can see it.
Yeah,
the other one
Don't
cannot.
worry. Just take a second, Marin. I got this. Look, it's very hard to hear you because you're so close to the source. Have you gotten a statement yet?
Yes, I did get a statement. The statement is, hold on, I've got it written here. All right, the statement is, ha ha ha, you wish you were as good as me, sucks to suck, and hope you like where you're going to end up. So, you know, you can interpret that a number of ways, but as you can see, there's some clear pride going on for what's behind me.
Yeah, we can clearly see that. I mean, I also wish I was as good. It's sort of impressive. Wouldn't you say so yourself, John?
Oh, yes, I am extremely impressed. The amount of physical exertion that is going on behind me, the true raw athletic talent is just unmatched.
Right. And have you found the owner yet?
Well, we did find someone who we thought was the owner, but it turns out that it was just another person that had a chihuahua, and he didn't really know what we were talking about.
Yeah, Chihuahua's not exactly the kind of owner that we're looking for right now. Marin, have you caught up yet?
I have in fact caught up. Thank you. Is it true that they originally did not intend to go solo? Is that a true fact? I heard that they had a collection of other members with them, a litter, if you will, but they've gone solo.
Yes, it turns out that they did actually start in a performing group. Some may know one of the other breakout artists, Keyboard Cat, but this one decided to go in a more physically performative route, I believe.
A classical route, yes, to be sure.
Yeah, and is there anyone who's come forward as the instructor here that sort of put the keys in the doors to sort of get this cat to where they are now?
Yes, well, it's hard to say for sure who was behind all of this, genius that's playing out before us. But needless to say, some do speculate that actually an old magician, a trainee of Houdini, actually was one of the people who helped this cat learn everything that it knows.
I see. And is there any rumor that it will be partnering in the upcoming Black Keys tour?
No word on that yet, although we have heard that it will make an appearance in the new hit movie, the Lock Up My Heart. So I think that what's really amazing here is this cat is able to really get wherever it wants and whenever it wants.
I see. And how would you rank this this feline from a scale of Elton John to Billy Joel?
Well, it's difficult to say for sure, but a lot of people have been calling this cat the Beethoven of cats. Mainly that's because anytime people try to call out for it, it doesn't respond, so it may be deaf.
I see. Any other questions for our in the field reporter?
No, just wrap it up. We've already spent way too long on this story.
That's true. We've got a pirate ship to get back to.
Yes, this cat is playing classical piano. It has been for quite a few hours now, and I don't see any signs of stopping. There is a little collection bucket, and most people have been throwing things like toys and balls of rolled up tinfoil. So the cat is actually performing for some kind of payment, and if you would like to check it out, come on down to the corner of wherever this is and come watch this cat play.
Well, John, son, you've certainly earned your Claritin today.
Yep, and please figure out where you are. All right, that's all we have time for today. Please tune in next time to see a little more pirates and a little less cats. Thank you very much.
Speaking of a little more pirates and a little less cats, did you know they're making a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
Really?
Yeah. Show
is
and
it
tell. Nice job, show and tell almost live. Oh no.
Almost
We're getting
live.
called out.
That's
We should never put
I heard-
live in our name. Oh wait, I'm on
I
our
heard
original.
that,
Let me go to this.
I heard that new Pirates of the Caribbean movie is going to be with all of the characters as cats from the movie Cats.
Wow, that's impressive. That's
Hell
impressive.
yeah.
Look,
I think-
all I'm saying is it's 2020. If we can get the Snyder cut, we can get the butthole cut. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to explain that joke for anyone who doesn't know what that is. Look it up on your own time.
Wait, real quick. I got a conspiracy here. What if the Snyder cut and the butthole cut are
the
the
same
cut? Have you seen them in
all,
the same
all
room?
Dan is saying is we may see Batman's butt.
Okay, this is a bad conversation. I'm going to end this one right now. I'm going to executively get off this topic.
Oh, man.
I think that we should do a Hoe Down and then respectfully bow out for where we are right now. I don't think we need to drag this dead pirate ship any further.
Well, personally, I mean, I'll follow you, but just because we got a long stream delay doesn't mean we can basically just do an autonomous show and be almost live.
Yeah.
Live's in our name, Max.
I just honestly, my favorite part of this show is interacting with the chat, and I feel like if we're gonna struggle to do that, then I don't know where we're at. You know what I mean?
I mean, we could try turning it off and back on again.
I mean, they just said
Also,
the butthole thing very quick.
Hold on, real quick. I don't want to let this opportunity pass me up because Dom did mention this sinking pirate ship of a show, and I just need to say
Same cut, same butt. Sorry, continue. That's amazing.
I just need to say Dead Men Tell No show and live. So That's
Okay.
it.
Thank you for that. I'm much more fascinated with same cut, same button, to be honest. Can we, Alex? Can you make me a merch shirt that says that?
Same cut, same butt. Sure.
Yeah. Okay, we'll stick around so we can see that.
What do you guys think about playing Gossip Line?
If we could do it. It'd be delayed, but we could certainly do it.
It'd be
Yeah,
delayed, but we all work on our own deal.
Put it
Right?
in now in chat. We could start it up.
Yeah. I mean, Dan,
Yeah.
let's do it.
So we need a word of inspiration. I'm going to turn off all of the other people that aren't me and Steve because we pick
Hi.
favorites. So look, we're gonna be playing Gossip Line, spam words up. Steve already did it in the chat, which is much smarter. Any word. And Steve, see what jumps out at you. And I'm gonna go to our Gossip Line thing just because it'll probably be easier than where we're at now. So let me know, Steve, when you got something. When you get inspired.
Most of it is just spam
I mean,
because I told everyone to spam some words. So I mean, you're not wrong.
yeah, they're little smart asses. I know. We love them. So
Yeah. So the only we got a second word.
drive. Drive's a word.
Kombucha drive. And
Rocking horse.
okay,
Deodorant.
here they come. Here they come.
They
Here they
figured it
come.
out. They know what's up.
If you build it, they will come. All right.
They know what's up.
I'll just go with deodorant. All right, let's go.
All right, the series of stories about deodorant. Take it away, Steve.
Ring ring. Hello, Dan.
Oh, what up?
Hey, Dan. I had this crazy event happen in my life, and I just wanted to come and kind of lay it out on the table and talk to you about it.
I'm
because
a table. Please
what
spread
to
it
do.
all over me.
All right, cool. So, I was in the gym the other day, you know, as I do, I getting swole, and I was applying my deodorant, and something about it was just really weird. And it turned out that I was actually using a bald man's head instead of my real deodorant. And so I looked into the shining head of the bald man, and in it revealed whisperings of the future. And I asked it, "Oh, bald, shiny head, where has my deodorant gone?" And in it, I saw a cloudy vision of a witch in a far-off land. So I set off in my gym clothes because I didn't want to change, and I grabbed my sword of smiting, and I went to this far-off land to get this witch that had stolen my deodorant. And so with my sword, I slew her dragon, I slew her goblin minions, and then I took the whole country under my wing. And that's when I found out that the witch hadn't actually stolen my deodorant at all.
Huh.
I actually had it all in my back pocket the whole time. And that's where it was.
Yeah.
And
Was there
and I
more to
also
that story?
sorry, you were interrupting me. I thought that was I thought you
No, keep going.
Yeah, all right. So you better verbatim say this part. So then me and the witch's head, we went and we got Chinese food because I was hungry. I had made deodorant. I took a shower after that. It was pretty cool. We're pretty close now. I named the head Gretchen, just because, like, you know, if you're gonna stare at a dead head the whole day, you might as well at least give it a name, get attached to it. And yeah, me and Gretchen, we've been going steady for about 5 months now, and I really think that I want to propose. And I really don't know how I want to do it.
Hold on. I know. Okay, you know that Max is the king of proposals, right? Remember how he proposed to his head of a wife? Look.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. Let me ask him how he did it because I don't really remember. And then I'll call you back maybe. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Max, are you there? Max, are you hearing me, Max?
Why are you calling me at 3 a.m.? Jesus.
For love, Max, for love. Look, Steve's got a
love?
predicament, and I know you're a romantic type, so I need your opinion
Well,
here.
that's true.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steve was at the gym and he was, in the locker room putting deodorant on, but it turns out his deodorant was just the head of a bald man. And he's like, whoa, this is my deodorant. So he's like, a witch stole my deodorant. So he grabs his sword of smiting and he goes off into the witch's land, right? So he kills the witch's dragon, he kills the witch's goblins, and he kills all of those, and then he kills the witch, right? And he beheads her. Right? But then he realizes, he had the deodorant in his bag the whole time. And then this is the part where he thought the story was over, but actually he then remembered what the rest of the story was. So now he has this witch's head, right? And he's like, well, I gotta name it if I have it. So he named her Gretchen, right? And now they've been dating for like 5 months, right? And it's starting to get a little more serious, all right? That they've been dating. And he wants to propose to Gretchen, the witch head, but he doesn't know how, and that's what I need your advice about.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I mean, I do consider myself a romantic, but I have some ideas. I'll get back to you. I do want to consult Dom on it first, though.
Yeah. Dom's a stud. Do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna chat him up and see what he thinks
All
about it.
right. Talk to him. Okay. Bye.
Thanks, Tim. Hello? Hey, Dom, you there?
Hello, what's
Hey,
good?
sorry to call you at this late hour, but we have a pressing romantic issue. Can you help out?
Spicy, hit it.
Okay. So Steve was what was he doing? What was the start of it? Oh, Steve was in the locker room. He was in the locker room and he was putting on deodorant after a hard workout. And the deodorant was actually a bald man's head. And he was like, this isn't my deodorant. So then he got his sword of spiting and he puts it in his bag and he goes off because a witch stole his deodorant. So he goes to find the witch. He kills the witch's dragon. He kills the witch's goblins. Then he finally finds the witch. He kills the witch. He cuts her head off and puts it in a bag. And he's like, ha ha ha. But he looks in his bag and there's the deodorant. It was in his bag the entire time. So Steve thought the story was over there, but then it keeps going because the witch's name is Gretchen and they're dating now and he wants to propose to her.
Wow. Well, first off, mazel tov. That is amazing. Oh, you know what? I gotta see if Alex got the invite. I'm gonna go figure out if Alex got the invite.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Hello.
Yellow. What's up?
Oh, hey, Alex. How is it going? So I just had to ask you a question. So Steve was at the gym, right? And he was getting super sweaty. So he went into the locker room and he started to use his deodorant, but it wasn't his deodorant. It was a bald man's head. So he's like, that's weird. Where's my deodorant? So he got out his sword of smiting and went on a quest to kill the witch that had stolen his deodorant. So first he kills the witch's dragon, then he kills the witch's goblins, and then he kills the witch themselves, right? But he looks in his bag. His deodorant was there the whole time. It was super awkward. So anyways, the witch's head now turns out still alive. Her name is Gretchen. Yeah. That's it. That's the whole story. So anyways, are you going or not?
Yeah, I'd love to go. Let me just check with Steve, make sure that I can check the time to go.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, Steve.
Hey, you here to help me solve my problem?
No, I was just gonna check the time. But hey, I gotta ask you something first. Well, I gotta make sure that everything's clear first. All right?
Yeah.
So, it's my understanding that you were at the gym and then you were looking for your deodorant, but instead you used a bald guy's head, and then you went on a quest to look for the deodorant. So you used the sword of smiting, and you ended up using it to kill a dragon and goblins and the witch. And the witch herself was dead, but then your deodorant was in your bag. But now you have the witch's head, and her name is Gretchen, and you want us to come over to talk to her.
Yeah, Gretchen and I are getting married. I actually figured out how to propose.
Wow!
That's what I called you guys for. And you didn't help me, but
well, I'm glad you figured it out on your own, chum.
Yep, still invited.
Okay, right. Well, I'll be there.
Well, bye. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh no!
Oh, boy.
Oh no! I mean, first off, Steve, congrats. Gretchen sounds like a lovely witch.
Witch's head.
Witch's head, correct. Sorry. You know who I think the real person who lost the most in that story was, though? The bald guy at the gym who you just rubbed yourself on. I don't know, Steve.
Dan also left out the fact that I used his head as a crystal ball to find where my deodorant was.
That seems pretty important to me, Daniel.
I'm the only one that listens to a 2-minute story, okay? Okay.
I think I did pretty good on that one.
Yeah,
Right,
Dom
Dan?
just left the whole ending out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dating
It's
card.
not important. Who cares about a wedding?
Who cares about true love?
Who loves quiz?
I absolutely
Nah,
forgot. At the start, I really forgot where it started.
To be fair, Max started his with, how did that start again? Oh, yeah. I was already working under less time than I should have had.
Yeah.
Alex, did you make some merch for us?
What? Oh yeah, I did make merch.
That's spice. Whose butt is that? Can I ask that question? Is that allowed?
That's Batman's butt.
Is it Batman's butt?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know.
Same
Let
butt.
me make it a little bigger. We're on the old screen.
It's a
Oh,
specific
thank you, Master
Batman's
Free,
butt.
for the
Back
100
and
bits.
free.
Back
Thanks
and
for
Macaroni
that.
for the 100 bits.
Hey, keep in mind.
I gotta move it up. Gotta
Wow.
move it on up.
Moving
Look
on.
at that. Same cut, same butt.
Release the double feature. Carbonated milk. You're late in two ways, but one of them is not going to be apparent to you for a little while.
One of them will be apparent to you once you hear this.
This joke that I told a minute ago.
You're in the past,
You know,
actually.
There was nothing more rewarding for me than like having the good laugh of Alex being a pain in my ass, and then 20 minutes later, everyone saying what a good joke that was. That was really rewarding twice for me.
I will say, if you wanted to let our fine viewers of Show and Tell Live, one thing about the future, what would you let them know?
Oh, I already told them in the comments. It's way more plaid than they let on. Every thought SpongeBob made me think it was gonna be really chrome, but just a lot of plaid in the future.
One thing I want to tell them is you're gonna get this weird taste in your mouth that tastes like whatever drink you are currently holding but not drinking. So you know that's something to look forward to, I guess. Yeah,
Steve, we gotta finish off the stream the right way.
No.
Yes,
Nice. Don't
yes,
pressure him to do it because he'll do it.
Yes.
Because he'll do
If
it.
chat were here in real time, they'd be on my side, and you know it.
Jack, don't make him do it.
Donate $10. I'll drink it.
Guys, listen to me. I don't have a lot of time. I'm from the future. You guys are on a stream delay. I have to tell you, at the end of this stream, Steve drinks the rest of that sweet and sour sauce and he dies. You cannot let it happen. Show and Tell Live will stop and we no longer do any more shows. Guys, I don't have a lot of time. Okay, Steve, don't drink it. Don't drink it!
Hey, I'm from a stream delay of the delay of the delay. Don't listen to him. Steve, you'll be fine, all right? Just drink it.
Sorry, guys, I just
He's
went to the
trying to
bathroom.
stop.
I'm from a delay of a delay of a delay. This is a dumb bit. Let's play a new game.
Wait! I'm from a delayed, sped up, delayed future. And I have to tell you, if we do any more of these delays, the reality of this universe is going to concave onto itself, and soon the chat will have no idea what's going on.
I was just in the bathroom. I don't even know what this bit is.
Anyways, I don't have much time. Don't drink that sauce. Gotta go.
This is how we end up crashing the bit rate, by going too hard on one bit. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm losing control of my life. Let's do a Hoe Down. Let's just do a Hoe Down.
I thought you had my back, Mac and Brie.
Alrighty then.
All right, let's down some Hoe Down.
Let's down the Hoe Down. Steve?
What's it about?
I think whatever Steve makes it
Well,
about.
we just sent it in chat. So,
Okay.
Steve's the only
too.
person who can travel back in time.
yeah, I'm the only one that can travel back in time.
Sauce. All right,
It's about
the
sauce.
It's
Give us
about
the
the
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah, see, Carbs, the reason we're delayed is because you weren't here.
Sure,
Exactly.
That's all.
You keep it going.
Exactly.
All right, ready, Steve? Hit
The
it.
stream took a
Oh,
good 3 minutes.
We're
to-
actually doing it about sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sauce.
Okay.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We're stuck in a weird time loop. It's really weird. I need fruit. And so I get lost in the sauce because that's how I become the cake boss.
Hey, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I enjoy eating lots of things. That includes some very spicy wings. It's my favorite when they're really hot. So what do you think of that? Cause that's all I got.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I know this guy Steve always commits to a bit. He will do it. He will never quit. He'll drink a whole quarter pound of lard, and that is because he's our drunken bard.
Oh, da 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 da. In 5 short minutes, I'll be the man of the hour. I have to make sure that Steve doesn't drink the sweet and sour. If he does, he'll make a paradox. It'll be so epic, they'll make a documentary on Vox.
Hey, I bet you want to know how to kill travelers of time. It's not too hard, and it's not a crime. All you gotta do is give them some sauce, and then let's end the stream with nailing it with a cross.
Nailing it with a cross.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, you know what? It's been a stream. A stream and a half.
A stream.
It's been one of them.
Yeah. 20 minutes from now, when everyone ends the stream, it's going to be a really good time.
Sorry for ending the stream late.
Yeah, sorry for ending so late, you guys. We really try to be timely in our streams. Thank you all for being here, especially given the amount of delays, and especially where everything is in the world tonight. It means a lot that you can come and laugh a little with us. But there's a lot of people right now who don't have that luxury. So, like we said, anything that got donated tonight, we will pass on to an organization. TBD, but we will make sure that it's one that is worthy of a good cause. Spam the BLM chat command if you haven't. Now is a time that we should be informing ourselves and understanding more about the world around us. So make sure you look into those resources. That's all I have to say. What do you guys?
I realize I did the BLM chat command in the middle of our Hoe Down for everyone else, so that might be a little bit confusing.
It's good content. They need it all the time.
They just
But
said,
yeah,
"Oh no, Dan," so they've already gotten to that chaotic end.
They're at Dan's part, yeah. Yeah, I mean, everything that Dom said is true. Like, we wanted to do this as sort of the mental respite from everything else that's going on, and it by no means that we are not, acknowledging everything, because that's also very, very important. It's just equally important to take a rest and take care of yourself, and don't forget that. But by all means, educate yourself, stay active on the issue. The link in the description, or the link in our command there, has all kinds of resources, either just to educate yourself or to be able to donate or be active and find ways that you can really be a part of this, because it's important that everyone is a part of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you all again for being here. Super appreciate it. We will figure out our tech stuff so that hopefully next time we can be a little bit.
Crabstar asked, but how does this show end every time? Oh wait, the show will be long over before I ask. Actually,
that's what you think.
It's interesting you say that. The show ends every time by us traveling in the past, so we can stop ourselves from creating paradoxes.
This is true. And we're gonna go raid. Daydreamer Dan.
Can somebody
who
else
right
click
now-
the raid?
Yep, I can do it. So we're gonna go raid Daydreamer Dan, who is doing exactly what we were just talking about. They're educating themselves. So if you're interested in potentially getting some more education, looks like they're doing a charity stream as well. So let's go head over there. But like Max said, we end the show the same way we end every show here on Show and Tell Live, which is by stopping our past selves from creating paradoxes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
we appreciate the shit out of you too, Macaroni and Brie.
Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Guys, wait! You have to
Whoa,
stop.
whoa, whoa, you can't do
I'm
this.
from the past, and I need to tell you.
I
there's
need to
going
leave
be a
now. I just
I have
realized
something.
It's a
my
future
time is about to
delay.
run out.
Past delay.
Wait! Don't do what you're about to
Stop.
do! You
Everyone
can't!
wait! Everyone wait, I'm a time
The
traveler.
rest of the world is scripted. You can't improvise. No.
Here's my badge.
You gotta be scripted. I swear.
I think we're